Hey, what's up guys? BSD Speer here back with another Destiny video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 things in Destiny that I want to accomplish before the release of Destiny 2. Now, I played Destiny 1 since the beta, and so I'm really looking forward to retiring this game, not because I'm bored of it, but because I want to basically showcase that this was a well spent 3 years of my life. So once Destiny 2 comes out, I don't plan on coming back to Destiny 1. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the video. As always, drop a like if you enjoy it, subscribe if you're new here, and here's my top 5 Destiny bucket list. So surprisingly enough, with all the time that I have in this game, I actually don't have this one completed. Number 5 on my bucket list is to get all the exotic weapons and armor pieces. So let me know in the comment section if you can tell, looking at my weapons kiosk, which exotics I still need from year 2 and 3. I am also trying to get a collection from years 1, so I'm going to have to buy those legacy engrams whenever Xur shows up at the tower. So I've got a little bit of work to do, hopefully not too much more. I do need to get the Vex, the year 1 Vex mythic class, so that'll be kind of interesting. Now heading over to the armor kiosk, for my hunter at least, you can see I need 1 helmet, 1 arm, and I do need all 3 of the faction class items. Then moving over to look at our year 1 armor pieces, I'm going to need to get legacy helmets and arm pieces. So that's my hunter. Let's move on to my warlock. Looking at my kiosk, I need a helmet, there's 2 arms I need, a chest piece, and transversive steps for the warlock. I know that much. I do also need all 3 of the faction class items as well. Looking at year 1 engrams, I do need a chest, an arms, and a helmet. So anytime Xur shows up, I'm going to need to get those legacy engrams. Now, let's look at my Titan to show you guys where I'm at on him. So my Titan actually used to be my main, so that's why I do have one of the faction class items on PlayStation. But as you can see, I do have all of the regular exotic armor pieces. So I just need those 2 faction, and then I'll be good. Moving on to our year 1 exotics, I do need helmets, an arm piece, and 2 chests. So anytime legacy engrams are available, I will be picking those up. So that's basically a rundown of where I'm at on my step 5 for my bucket list for Destiny. So moving on to number 4 on my bucket list is I want to get the full raid armor sets for all 4 raids for all 3 characters. So looking at my Titan here, you can see I got all the vaulted glass gear except for the legs. Moving on to Crota, I do have the class item. I've also got the boots. I believe I need the chest piece still. Yep, need the chest piece. I do have the arms, and I do have the helmet. So only 1 armor piece I need there. Moving on to King's Fall, I believe I actually don't have any King's Fall armor at all, so I need to do King's Fall with my Titan. Yeah, definitely need to do King's Fall with my Titan. And then moving on to Wrath of the Machine, I do have the boots. I do have the chest. I believe I have the arms as well. Yes, I do have the arms. So need a helmet and a class item for Wrath of the Machine. And of course, I want ornaments on all raid sets as well. Alright, so moving on to my hunter, checking out my vault of glass gear, I do not have the helmet. I do have the arms and the chest piece. Need the boots still, and I do have the epic looking cloak. I love that cloak. Moving on to Crota, I do have the cloak, Shroud of Flies. I do have tireless striders. I do have a relentless harness and dogged cage, but I do need that helmet still. So moving on to King's Fall, I do have the helmet for King's Fall. I do not have arms. I believe I do have the chest piece, yep, with the ornament on it, but I don't have the boots, but I do have the class item. So I've done King's Fall a little bit with my hunter. Still need a few pieces, but as far as Wrath of the Machine goes, I only have the boots, and I think that's it actually. Yeah, that's it for my hunter, so I need to complete a lot of Wrath of the Machine. So moving on to check out my Warlock, I do actually have the helmets for the Warlock. I don't have the arms I do have the chest piece. That's one of my favorite Warlock chest pieces, and the boots and the class items. So only need arms as far as Vault of Glass goes. Crota's End, I've got the Bond, I've got the Death Singer's Herald. I do not have the chest piece. No, don't have the chest piece. For arms, don't have those either, but I do have the Death Singer's Gaze helmet. Now moving on to King's Fall, I don't have any King's Fall armor for my Warlock. I did have it, but I actually dismantled it before Age of Triumph, so I actually thought it was going to be different armor pieces instead of the same ones with ornaments added, so silly me. And then Wrath of the Machine, I don't have any Wrath of the Machine armor because I'm pretty sure the same thing, I dismantled it before Age of Triumph. So that's where I'm at on armor, step 4 of my bucket list. Alright, so step 3 on my bucket list is I want to complete as much of the, well, for sure all of the Rise of Iron book. I only have a few bit left. I'm at 91%, but I do also want to complete as much of the Age of Triumph book as I can. Now I know you don't have to complete the entire bit of it, every page, to get the final thing unlocked, but I do want to try and do as much of it as I can. Alright, so number 2 on my bucket list is to get max Grimoire score. There's still a ton of dead ghosts, calcified fragments, Siva clusters, so on and so forth that I have not collected yet. So if you ever see me just randomly patrolling an area, there's a good chance that's what I'm hunting down, is to get all that Grimoire that I can. Currently I'm sitting at, as of making this video, 4,880 Grimoire out of the max, which is 5,615. So I'm almost there, but I do have a little ways to go. Alright, so for the number 1 thing that I want to do in Destiny before Destiny 2 releases is to get a full flawless set of armor on one of my characters. Only one. Because as you guys know, I don't play Trials very often, and so we're going to really need to grind out some Trials from here on out till Destiny 2 so we can get that full flawless armor set. So I think we can do it. Might need a little bit of carrying, but that is my number 1 thing that I want to do before Destiny 2 comes out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys want to do in Destiny before Destiny 2 comes out as well. If you want, you can make your own little bucket list and let me know what's on it, and also where you guys are at on some of these bucket lists that I have. Have you guys went flawless before? Do you have a full set? Do you have all max Grimoire, so on and so forth, all the exotics? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm BSD Speer. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new here, and we'll see you guys next time.